Coming up this morning on Daybreak, a crash overnight has left one person dead. And Branson police have a new way of catching criminals, and you can help right from your phone. Also, an Arkansas attorney is at the center of an adoption fraud case. We'll bring you these stories and much more this morning on Daybreak. Good morning and thanks for waking up with us. It's Thursday, October 10th. I'm Lauren Barnes. Meteorologist Beth is joining me this morning, and one of our camera operators says we look like Christmas. Wait till you see Hannah too. Yeah. She's in green.
We look a little Christmassy, and it's because it's going to get cold tonight.
I always say, if you want to know what the weather is going to do, see how your meteorologist is dressing.
Yeah, I got my rain jacket and my rain boots in my car.
Okay.
Definitely going to need those today. And you're definitely going to need a jacket for tonight if you have any plans, and definitely for tomorrow morning with temperatures dropping into the 30s.
I see some shakiness on the camera too behind you.
Oh yeah, it's very windy out there too. You're definitely going to want to leave probably a couple extra minutes for your morning commute too. We've got some showers on the radar right now, and we're warmer than we were at this time yesterday. Temperatures right now sitting at 65 degrees in Springfield with a south and southeast wind at 20 miles per hour. We've got rain scattered across the Ozarks. We've got our heavier pockets up towards Buffalo, Camdenton, Versailles, up towards Warrensburg, Sedalia, Hermitage down towards Stockton. So make sure that you grab your umbrella and your rain jacket. We're going to keep these spotty shower chances through the morning till about lunchtime. 63 right now in Branson, 63 in Raleigh, 63 in West Plains and in Mountain Home. We're running anywhere from 15 to over 20 degrees warmer than we were at this time yesterday, courtesy of those southerly winds bringing in that warm air. So as you're heading out the door this morning, you're going to need your umbrella and your rain jacket, and your wipers are definitely going to be needed for your morning commute. By lunchtime, we'll have temperatures in the 70s and the 80s, and we'll keep the 70-degree temperatures through about dinner time, and we'll keep those shower chances through the day as well. Those storm chances arrive later this afternoon, and those will have a severe weather threat with them, and behind that is cold temperatures and our first frost. We'll do details in a few minutes.
All right, Beth, we'll see you then. Making news right now this morning, a man is dead after a single vehicle accident in Springfield. It happened at Kearney and 65 overnight. According to Lieutenant McIntyre with the Springfield Police Department, he says the man who was driving a small pickup drove into a signal pole. McIntyre says it's too early to tell if any drinking was involved. Also new this morning, the Branson Police Department has a new set of eyes to help catch bad guys in action. Hannah Zettel joins us with details on their partnership with Amazon's Neighbors by Ring program.
Well, by now you've probably seen Ring doorbells installed at a lot of homes around you. Those personal surveillance systems not only give real-time crime alerts, but now police can view the video and even talk to neighbors when something happens. Branson PD is one of over 400 police departments across the country digitizing neighborhood watch groups through the Neighbors by Ring app. Ring video can be uploaded through the app, allowing officers to have access to footage, creating a better timeline when reviewing evidence. The Neighbors app also allows officers to send crime and safety alerts to different neighborhoods. Assistant Police Chief Eric Schmidt says while the app is useful, it should never replace calling 911.
They either assume somebody's called, or they think they're wrong in what they're assuming, or they think that the police are too busy and they don't want to bother us. But if it's something that needs to get to us fast, that's why we have 911. And we need people to not just type about it, they need to reach out and let us know about it as well.
You don't even need a Ring device in order to receive some of these alerts. All you need is your smartphone. The neighborhood feature is also built into the regular Ring app for those who already have a device, or you can download the Neighbors by Ring, which is the standalone app in the App Store or on Google Play.
For that report. A traffic alert to pass along now. The Bennett Street closure previously scheduled for this weekend has been canceled. That's because of weather expected this weekend. Those repairs will be rescheduled. That means Bennett Street between Oak Grove and Ventura Avenue will be open this weekend. We're also taking a look at political coverage now. Senator Josh Hawley made a stop in Springfield to talk about the political climate in Washington right now. With talks of the impeachment inquiry surrounding President Trump, Hawley says nothing is getting done in Congress, and he blames Democrats.
I mean, there's a lot that we can do, but again, you have to be willing to actually roll up your sleeves and work. And right now, I'm afraid that Washington, D.C. and the Democrats in particular, they don't want to work. They just want to have a partisan circus until the presidential election.
Several Democrats, like Representative Adam Schiff of California and Speaker Nancy Pelosi, say that Trump's lack of cooperation is the reason things aren't getting done. Also in political coverage, former White House press secretary to President Donald Trump, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, will be visiting the Ozarks today. Sanders will be the featured speaker at an event at College of the Ozarks. Some of her speaking points will include how a person of faith can serve the country, even in the middle of trying times. Sanders was a trusted ally of President Trump's and was the first ever mother to serve as White House press secretary. Doors to this event open tonight at 5:45 at the Howell W. Keeter Athletic Complex in Point Lookout, Missouri.
Make no mistake, this case is the purest form of human trafficking.
And that case centers around an Arizona county attorney who allegedly created an adoption fraud scheme with ties to Arkansas. This man, Paul Peterson, is also the Maricopa County, Arizona assessor. He's facing various charges in Arizona, Utah, and Arkansas, centered around his alleged efforts to bring pregnant women from the Marshall Islands to the U.S. to give birth and then give the children away to families in Arkansas.
It was not uncommon for a dozen of Marshallese mothers on the verge of giving birth to be confined to a single family dwelling here in Northwest Arkansas. Many of these mothers described their ordeal as being treated like property.
Court records show Peterson would pay for the women to travel to the U.S. and to live in a home that he owned until delivering the baby. Authorities say the babies were then adopted by U.S. parents who paid about $40,000. The women would then be paid roughly $10,000 before being flown back to the Marshall Islands.
Mr. Peterson used his law license and his legal expertise to prey not only upon the women of the Marshall Islands, but on many innocent families here in Arkansas that wanted nothing more but to add to their family.
While Arizona and Utah filed state charges, these charges out of Arkansas are on the federal level. Peterson is expected in court in Arkansas October 29th. In medical news, the Community Blood Center of the Ozarks has less than a day's supply of type O blood right now. It's in critical need of O negative and O positive blood donors. This is the second week the blood supply has been low. CBCO says that some donors responded last week, but a larger response is needed now. You can donate at any of CBCO's 4 blood donation centers here in the Ozarks. The center in Springfield is at 220 West Plainview Road. It's open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday from 7 to 1, and Sunday from 9 to 3. Still ahead for you on Daybreak, BMW issues a major recall and California bans a certain pesticide. That's all in your Money Watch up next.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Lauren Barnes, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.